We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. We can't go on together with suspicious minds. Yeah.
You're in a dress cut down there. Who could ask for more at the Cobra Cabana? Music and laughter was always the fashion at the Cobra. They fell in love. His name was Rico.
I just don't think you should feel forced into making a decision.
I know, but I've got to do something. I mean, we're relying way too much on locums at the moment. I just want to get the team up to full strength as soon as.
It seems... Oh, I don't know. How do we replace Joe and Nick?
No, I still can't believe that it's happened. Anyway, the point is that we have to move forward now.
Yeah. So, who are you seeing? Anyone we know?
Yeah, his name is Heston Carter.
Sounds like a surgical stocking.
Well, he's a surgeon. He was at Birmingham Central for a while, and apparently now he wants to move into GP work. I thought it just might add something interesting to the mix. What do you think?
There must be someone. Yes, it is urgent. Can't you even recommend someone? I'm climbing the walls. What? Where? Birmingham? Oh, no. Never mind.
So have you got any idea why this Heston Carter wants to join the GP circus?
No, none at all.
How'd you find him?
He came highly recommended.
Well, that's a start.
Oh, Sally May, do you want to come through?
Sorry. Really sorry.
It's not like you to be late.
Been up half the night with the worst toothache.
Oh, no. How are you feeling now?
I'll manage. Don't let the side down.
You don't look too good. Have you made an appointment with your dentist?
Not yet.
Well, don't put it off for the sake of work, you know. It's only going to get worse.
I'm not. My usual dentist retired a few weeks back and I can't find another NHS practice who'll take me on.
Well, sorry about the pun, but you might have to bite the bullet and just go private. Post for you.
Thank you. What time are you planning on seeing the ex-surgeon?
11 o'clock at the mill, why?
Well, no reason. I just wondered if you had a plan of attack.
Well, much as I want to get this settled, I'm not going to make any rash decisions, so don't worry.
But you'll be looking for someone who fits in with the practice ideology.
Is the blood and guts guy going to give you grief over your alternative clinics, you mean?
Well, not specifically.
No, it's okay. Listen, if I was you, I'd be thinking the same thing.
But it was more for you, really. You've worked so hard since Mac left at making the mill a forward-thinking practice. You don't want someone who's going to undermine that, especially not if there's,
What?
a partnership in the offing.
George, come on. I've just asked both you and Jimmy if you were interested in a partnership. You declined.
Okay, I know my place. Point taken. No, it's just, sound him out. If this guy's old school Harley Street, then...
Oh, don't worry. If he gets his scalpel out and offers to show me his technique, he's out the door. But we will be discussing him joining as a GP and a partner.
Right.
I just want to get this whole thing settled before I go to Canada. I'm going to have enough on my plate over there with the lovely ocean. Hello?
Eva, it's Ronnie. Can you talk?
What's up?
I saw Jimmy at the mill yesterday. He wasn't doing too good.
Still, I've tried to reassure him.
Well, he's not buying it. He was convinced you're in some kind of trouble, so...
What do you mean I was convinced? You mean he's not anymore?
Yeah, I'm sorry, he wormed it out of me.
He what? How much have you told him?
Well, he guessed most of it. He hasn't got any actual detail.
Have you any idea what you've done? This guy killed a copper. He's a gun runner. It's taken months to set up. Do you realise what you've jeopardised?
Hey, you dragged me into this, passing photographic evidence, and if you'd been straight with Jimmy in the first place...
I'm going to have to break my cover now to let him see I'm okay.
Why don't I just let him know?
You've done enough. Can I help you?
Oh, it's not open yet. Oh, do you work here?
Yeah.
Oh, meet about some work.
Well, Mr. Harcourt didn't say anything about looking for new bar staff. Oh well, nothing to do with me. I'm just the hired help.
See you later. Okay, that's it. This cannot go on.
No, I'm fine.
My dentist.
Oh,
With any luck, you'll be able to get an appointment today.
really, Julia? It's
ringing.
Hello? Yes, I'd like to make an appointment, please. No, hold on. They've got a cancellation in about half an hour.
Take it, I'll sort cover.
Hello? Yeah, that's fine. Right, it's Ruth Pierce. No, new patient. Great, thank you. Bye. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Yeah, okay, well listen, don't hang about. Go on.
No, sorry. Thank you. Bye.
What was all that shouting?
Ruth, toothache. Anyway, I've sorted her out with my dentist. Anyhow, I'll send Vivian over here. I'm sure we'll muddle through at the mill.
What's with the funny smile, Julia Parsons?
Well, I'd really like to be there when she meets Mr. Rossington. He's a very individual dentist. I'll tell you later.
Can I help?
Ruth Pierce, I've got an 11 o'clock with Mr. Rossington.
New patient, yes.
Yeah.
Would you fill in your details for us?
Excuse me. This question, are you happy with your smile? I don't understand.
Mr. Rossington does a lot of cosmetic work. In fact, that is the Diamond Bright Smile Award 2006. He went to Leeds for the ceremony. It was presented to him by one of the girls aloud, one of the nice ones.
Really?
This practice has a reputation for its quality of smile per patient quota.
You want none on me straight then?
Let's put it this way, if I didn't go to school with the kids, I went with the brothers, aunts, you know. I know all the other mums really well.
Always dropping around for tea and stuff.
Well, you know, we look out for each other. And Dave said it's good to know to let them know you're about, you know, you're approachable and...
Who's this, Dave?
He runs a nightclub back home. Did some work for me.
Not the Rugrats old man, then?
Dave's my cousin. I mean, he's taught me to do it, you know, how to read the signals and not to lose your bottle.
Everyone okay? Do you want any drinks?
No, we're fine, thanks, sweetie.
Oh, do you want me to look after him while you have a chat?
No.
A little dazzler? No, we got it covered. In fact, there's a chance for you to use your brains. How many places do you think you can stash gear in that chair? And on the princess. Should almost do your job for you, love. And a key.
Miss Pierce? Oh, may I? Thank you. Regular checkup to your last dentist? Good.
He retired and...
We thought you'd give us a try. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. I'll pop you on the computer.
Right, this way. You'll be fine with Brian, Mr. Rossington. All the ladies love Mr. Rossington. Ruth Pierce, Mr. Rossington.
Thank you very much. Hop on my chair, little lady. hand around my neck. Lay me anywhere, oh, let me be.
Okay, there we are. Dr. Woodson, 4:15 tomorrow. Okay, we'll see you then. Bye.
Good morning. I'm here to meet your practice manager, Miss Parsons. So, if you could tell her Mr. Carter has arrived. Chop chop, mustn't keep her waiting.
Oh, yes, I totally agree with you. Julia Parsons, practice manager.
Delighted. How thoughtful of you to meet me here yourself. I'd heard about the mill giving everything the personal touch.
Healthy gums, you've got a pretty smile, and you always make a good first impression, right? Oh, how'd you make your way in the world, honey?
What do you do?
Oh, I'm a GP's receptionist.
Really? Where?
The campus surgery?
Test results. You deal with those?
Sometimes.
That's pretty responsible.
Well, I'll give them to the GP, put them in the patient notes, that's about it, really.
Right.
I'm just a receptionist, it's not like you. You really do something.
Oh, I bet no 2 days are the same, though. Must be a challenge.
I suppose. So what's wrong?
Nothing obvious. I'd like to take an X-ray, see if there's an underlying problem.
Mr. Rossington, the X-ray machine's on the blink, remember? The engineer's with it now.
I can come back.
Oh, I won't hear of it, honey. You're a new patient, and I want to give you my best attention. How we fix the time?
Afternoon's clear. Guitar lessons.
Right. I'm in a competition, see, miss. Regional Elvis, and I'm through to the quarters. I'll look so long.
I'll check with the engineer, shall I?
I did have another idea.
What's that?
Well, I'm quite friendly with one of the bouncers on Van Dam's.
Yeah, been there, done that.
I thought you might like these anyway.
Jill, ever dependable.
Well, the doorman and all the clubs in Birmingham, they know each other, right? And it'd be a good in, you know, like I could network, you know, get stuff past management, and Dexy says that.
Play to your strengths, Pat. Running deliveries on the estate, you won't draw attention.
Yeah, just another marmot with a brat.
Maybe I could prove to you that I...
Maybe. It's the idiots who get too ambitious who get caught. Remember that.
Well, I'll do anything to give her a decent start in life, Mr. Harcourt.
Well, you won't do that if you're inside for possession with intent to distribute, will you? Right? See how we get on.
He's a riot, isn't he?
Are you sure he's all there? Sorry, that's really rude.
No, it's all right. You're in pain. We'll make allowances.
Will Miss Pearce need another appointment?
No, she's going to wait for the X-ray machine to be fixed. It shouldn't be long now.
I mean, the whole Elvis thing, is it a gimmick or...?
It's his life. You've got to admire that showbiz thing he brings to a filling. I'm on my break. Popping out for a mag and an emery board. Ciao.
Bye. Yeah. He's been like that as long as I can remember, as long as I've been working for him. He's Elvis mad, and he can't understand anyone who isn't.
Oh, I found him a bit overbearing. Is he always like that with his patients?
No, he doesn't mean anything by it, I promise you. You know that Elvis song, Wooden Heart? Do you remember it? Well, that is my boss to a T. His greatest love affair has always been with himself. Many have tried.
Have they?
Foolish to fall for a man like that.
So,
Yeah, we'll be in touch. Jill, pop me another drink, will you?
Sure.
Who's that?
New recruit.
What's the plan? Are we selling gear to kids in detention?
She's older than she looks.
Morning. What do you make of the new talent then?
She's okay, Jack, if you're into gym slips.
Hey, I want you to handle her.
Me?
Yeah. I think she'll respond better to somebody younger.
Might let you have a little go in her buggy and all.
Do you really mean it?
It's time I gave you some responsibility.
Give you a chance to brush up on your people skills.
I've had a lot of receptionists over the years, but Sally's been with me the longest.
Not as long as Coral, I'm sure.
Been my nurse ever since I went solo. My Lisa Marie. She's solid, dependable. Don't know what I'd do without her. Step in, please. So you must have a good grasp of all things medical and personal. And bite down as much as you can without discomfort. That okay?
Yeah.
It must be difficult helping people given bad news. Do you comfort them? Seems funny now. I thought it was a cold I couldn't shake off.
Of course, everyone I mentioned the mill to describes it as a model of how the NHS in the 21st century should be.
Now, how do you feel about nurses? Because you'll be working with them very closely here.
I say bring it on, nothing new to me. Theatre staff are 80% nursing.
Yes, but they support the surgeon. Our nurses are much more integrated.
Excellent. What's the point in having a valuable resource if you're not going to let it realise its full potential? It's like a model of the old cottage hospitals. You know, my life in surgery has given me a unique perspective that could be vital both here and in the university.
I'm sure it could.
Actually, rewind that. Let me say I believe the mill is one of the only places that could truly appreciate and let me apply my skills.
Right. Well, I think that's all that I need to know, really.
Tell me, are you absolutely bound to this office, or could I tempt you to a spot of grazing? My treat, of course.
Oh, well, I suppose, yeah, that would be lovely. Thank you very much.
Excellent.
My consultant said my condition is both treatable and curable. Tumours are here. I'm not really in pain.
That's good.
No surgery, just chemotherapy. Will that even be enough? The consultant's pretty upbeat, talks about a positive mental attitude. She'd say that regardless, I reckon.
She's right about attitude, though.
There's something I've got to know.
I'm not a trained medical professional.
You've seen cancer patients, you've talked to them, haven't you?
Not about their condition.
Will my hair fall out? Be honest, I must know.
And the moule marinière, that's fresh mussels, not cooked chilled. Should we indulge?
Lovely, huh?
And shaved parmesan, not grated. Anything else for you? Much appreciated. So, sorry, Julia, you were saying?
Can't remember now.
Well, going back to before, have you explored the chance to establish good health habits with the students?
Well, yeah, we are. You know, it's,
Think of it. You could shape the next generation's approach to using NHS resources.
Yeah, but it's not quite that simple. It is something we're exploring, though.
Well, if I were to come on board, perhaps I could spearhead any initiatives. I'm completely at your disposal. Apart from complementary medicine, I know the mill offers it, and quite right too, but I don't quite see myself as one of the acupuncture and acorn tea brigade. Olives. I forgot the olive. Are you an olive person, Julia?
Oh, she's a sweetheart. What did he say her name was?
Cartier.
Oh, after your favourite shop?
No. Couldn't call her TK Maxx, eh? It's more of a boy's name.
Oh, well, whatever her name, she'd still be pretty. So what are you going to do with her if you get the job?
I'll take her with me.
Really?
Jack, Mr. Harcourt, said that was one of the reasons he might hire me.
Don't you think that's a bit risky?
Nah. No. You're Mummy's little lucky charm, aren't you? A little Cartier bracelet, yes you are.
Yeah, well, you want to be careful.
Yeah. I know what I'm doing. It's all for her.
Can I help you?
Years of getting this just right. Root boosters, seaweed conditioners, all so it can fall out overnight.
It might not. It depends on the type of chemotherapy, and even if it does, grow back when the treatment's finished.
But it's me, it's who I am.
It's one part of you.
The day after I was told, I woke up, and it didn't feel like it was me.
That's because you were dealing with the shock.
I did everything the same. I was losing that edge, that sharpness, that confidence of being him. Elvis. You know, if I'm not him, who am I?
Oh, try being you. You. Sorry, just try living your life, not someone else's.
Then I'm a better person for being him.
Elvis wasn't immune. He got ill sometimes, didn't he?
I still haven't been to Graceland. I was waiting until I didn't have to go on my own.
Maybe now's the time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Much obliged. So, any other questions?
Yes, one. Why do you want to move into general practice?
It's exactly where I want to be at this stage of my career.
And where is that?
A big push away from surgery into a more patient-orientated preventative medicine. My old tutor, dreadful old Sawbones, always used to say, if we don't cut, we don't learn. Totally the wrong philosophy these days.
Yes, well, it certainly isn't a GP practice.
Well, I feel you've quite rightly put me through my paces.
Hardly done anything, really.
Well, let's say you lit the blue touch paper. Did I sparkle?
Well, now, how can I put this, when can you start?
Excellent. I'm ready to step right in, just say the word. Only one tiny thing. We've not discussed a partnership.
Yes, the partnership. Well, it's there. It's yours if you want it.
Cheers.
Oh, cheers. Cheers.
Non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
It's a form of cancer.
No.
Said my chances of beating it are very good.
Oh, Mr. Rossington.
No sympathy. I think the best thing is to keep things as normal as possible.
Hope you know you have our full support.
Of course you will.
If you need any help outside working hours.
Thank you, Coral. You're always one step ahead.
It's my job.
No, it's more than that. It's you.
See? All the support you could want.
I shouldn't have doubted it. There was one other thing. I've wanted to ask this for a while. Would you have dinner with me, Sally?
This is so sudden. I don't know what to say, except your 1 o'clock appointment cancelled.
Then why wait? Let's make it lunch and snap it.
I'll carry on processing Miss Pierce's x-rays.
Thank you, Coral. What would I do without you? I'm all shook up.
Coral.
Patient comes first.
Do you want another? No, what time I got this little monkey off home for an afternoon nap. Say goodbye, Cartier. Nice to meet you, Jill. Yeah, you too. See ya.
I hope not.
What? Don't you do anything but skulk?
You two seem to hit it off.
Yeah, she's a good kid. She's a bit naive for what Jack's got in mind for her.
Ah, Tart's got a heart. Don't tell me. She's a spit of you at that age.
Look, I need some mixes. Will you wash the bar for us? Right. Get out of the way.
Or what? A word of advice. Don't get involved.
You what?
She's not your concern.
Well, she's not anyone else's by the looks of things.
If I were you, I'd worry about your own back.
Well, the bad news is that it's some decay underneath an existing filling that's been causing you all the mischief.
The good news?
The good news is I'm not going to batter Brian to death with his rotten trophy and you can come and get it sorted.
Oh, I'm so sorry about how things have worked out.
Oh, you're joking. Saved me from a fate worse than death.
Really?
Elvis in love is nauseatingly worse than Elvis in love with himself. And maybe it's been holding me back all this time, the way I felt about him. It's one thing I won't miss.
Miss? What do you mean?
I'm handing him my notice.
Oh, no.
I'm going after an interview somewhere else, which should be a formality because I know one of the partners and I'm good at my job.
Well, I hope it works out.
Yeah. Strange thing is, you'd think I'd be more disappointed. But what can I do except wish Brian all the luck? And maybe he's made the right choice.
You think?
He can't sing, you know. Sounds like one of his drills. Oh, sorry.
I can bear it. Will you?
Yeah, I'll be okay, thanks. Aside from anything else, I've always been a bit more of a Barry Manilow girl.
Julia Parsons.
It's Heston Carter, ringing to confirm the offer you made.
Why? Did you think I would change my mind that easily?
Well, you've had what's called the cooling off period.
Yes. And I still consider you a valuable addition to our staff.
Marvellous.
We can discuss the details when you start.
About that, I've things requiring my attention tomorrow, so could we say Thursday?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll get started on the paperwork.
Excellent. And I shall don my serious paperwork waistcoat to seal the deal.
Well, can't wait to see it. Bye-bye.
Ta-ta! Well played, Heston. Jolly well played. Cheers.
He treated my nurses with contempt.
One for the road, eh?
How dangerous is this job?
There's nothing I can't handle.
Well, it's my money. I can spend it how I like.
Classic gambler's defence.
Do I look like I need the money?
Well, I don't know what to believe with you two.
You should have minded your own business.